There we go. Let me unmute myself, and then I can start pasting the link. Copy video URL, and then there we go. I'll start. Let me unmute myself. There we go. I can hear myself. That should be fine, and then I can link the live stream into Patreon and Discord, and then we should be good to go. And that should be done. There we go. So, let's start with S&P 500, or the indices basically first. And they seem to be having a 5-wave correction. Previously, we were talking about the possibility that we would be pivoting here before this low here. The idea was that we had a potential diagonal here if we wanted to be some kind of bullish, or that we have just some kind of 3-wave here, and then another 3-wave here, and then to create a structure like this. This would be the idea where we would be creating a 3-wave here, another 3-wave here, and then a continuation of this previous structure here afterwards again. And that would be giving the market symmetry. That did not happen, and now it instead looks like we are getting an impulse to the downside. Similar to what we were expecting on Tesla, for example, and some of the stocks, we are now actually getting this more of an extension here, where this would be a 5. Now, the issue with this one is that if we are thinking about 5-wave moves, the only thing that we could be currently making here is some kind of diagonal. And to be honest, this does not really look good as a diagonal. We would have to do something like this, and see the nothing really lines up here. We would have to break the structure with the trend line, and yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. Not really a fan of it at all. So maybe there is a chance that it is some kind of diagonal, because that is the only way we can be labeling this into being the same 5-wave structure. Or there is, of course, another way of labeling this, where this would be an ABC still. We'd have a 3-wave here, and then another ABC. So overall, it would be a WXY. The only issue with that one is that this structure here is so small compared to this first ABC here. We're not even close to the 23.6 extension in time. So again, that makes it less probable. So at this point, I'm most likely trying to catch this local structure here. I was hoping it comes back down here to the 1.382 extension. And we did get that, what I was looking for here. So earlier I was looking for this as a 1-2, looking for 3, 4, 5 here overall. And we did sweep the lows here for liquidity. How low we are going to go, I don't know. I would prefer us to come back down a bit more. Let me actually add alert there. Another one here. So if the price starts to impulse above here, we could be looking for a pullback and then get in, if that happens. If it just moons, well, of course I can't do then much, because I'm wanting to do the trades where it makes sense for me and my trading strategies. But yeah, this would be trying to catch a knife here if we were to long somewhere around here without waiting for that initial potential impulse wave structure. But of course, then you would be having some kind of a stop loss potentially at the 2-to-1 extension. This 2-to-1 extension is again based on this potential wave 1 here, or well, again, this is kind of hard to label. Maybe this is some kind of very odd looking expanded diagonal, where this whole thing would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, something like this. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we are comparing the wave 1 length to the wave 5 here locally, where I'm getting these extensions from. But yeah, that's something that I would be looking to trade here locally. If we take out the high here, I would be interested in looking for longs here, so once we get some kind of retracement, and then potentially around the 1.382 to 1.618, somewhere in here, around this trend line here as well, for a potential bounce upwards again, and against the 2-to-1 extension here. Let's see what is Dow doing. It's having similar kind of structure here. We did have that divergence continuation here, where we are having this at the wave 2 and wave 4. I think that was similar to what we had on, yeah, we had that same thing here on S&P 500. Not as radical, but basically the same thing. Here we did not, on Dow, we did not interfere with this previous low. So there is chance that this would be a decent looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then maybe this is a wave 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Wave 4 and then wave 5. We're taking out the previous low here. So again, let's see. There's no real divergence here on 2 hour. There is some here on 4 hour. Locally here and against here. And yeah, in here as well. So there is double divergence at the moment already on 4 hour, which is good to see. This looks more like a, actually this kind of looks like 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3-way pullback. I mean, this could be already a long setup, but oof, that is so horrible looking, that whole thing, right? Can we say that that is a 5-wave? I don't know. Probably we are too low time frame. Could be going long in a very small position here against this low here. If indeed this is a 3-wave structure here, and this is a 5 that starts something. I mean, that's a 2-to-1 risk ratio right there. That might be something to look at. If we want to be trying to catch the bottom. Do we actually have? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll just try some very small position here. Super small. So I don't care about it. Yeah, we'll see. Nasdaq, let's take a look at that. I'm pretty sure this is all similar. Yeah, this looks very decent as a 5-wave as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divergences here. That looks good. Similar to S&P 500, and not really similar to Dow. This low and this high obviously interferes, so this kind of has the chance of looking like more like that. I don't know, that looks weird. That looks weird. We don't even have divergence here though. So there is a chance that, I mean, this could be kind of, it is kind of extended right already into the 1.618, yeah. If we are comparing this wave 1 to wave 5 here. Did not really get a Well, we did get quite a nice extension here on third wave as well. Right into 2 to 1 extension, so it is pretty decent. Kind of weird that we don't have anything here. That looks horrible again. We're again too small time frame. 3 wave here. I don't know what this is. If we were to just blindly go for the structures here on this low time frame, we would have this. For Dow or Nasdaq, I'll probably want to wait for this to be taken this high here, and then we could be talking about it again. Russell is super bad. It's super weak. We did take everything here, and this was the original idea here, where we are looking for this 1 to 1 extension in time, or in price, sorry, where this would be something like this. Whether this whole thing is some kind of triangle, like so, or an ABC, doesn't really matter. The pivot points are this one and this one. And what we're looking for is a move to the downside. Horrible, unfortunate, but yeah, that is what I'm looking for at the moment. And this is, even this, like, even if it is extending even just a little bit into the 1.236, we're on risk of getting into the lows here of 2020 lows of March, the COVID crash, right? Where everything, all the current local, well, not local, but all the counts are based on almost thinking that this is a 5 wave that starts something. If we take out this, we know that this 5 wave ended something. Well, of course, it could be a smaller degree count on S&P 500 or something, like an internal count, and we would still look for this being as a like a 5th or 3rd, and then we would have a structure like that, and then we would have a 5th of 5th, right? So yeah, just some ideas there though. Don't need to panic yet. DAX. I don't know, this is weird at the moment. I'm not really interested in it. We have some decent looking structures in here, like this one. And the 5. This looks like another 5 here though. I just don't like the overall structure. I don't know what this is part of. I like the 5 wave here though. Similar to the other ones, other US market indices at the moment. We did take out this low here, which invalidated the idea that this would be a start of something here, as a 5 at least. Or yeah, it doesn't, or we have to be using this as a 3, like so, which I feel like we have to. So probably this whole count needs to be revisited again. 3 here, 3 here. Maybe this is some kind of ending diagonal or something. It's super ugly there. Maybe it's a truncated here. Oof. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we would have a din 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 din. So this would be an A, B, and C already done. Or close to. Or close to. I'm probably just going to be adding here an alert. I want to know if it breaks that high. Then it gives us more bullish momentum to the upside if we are creating some kind of structure like that. Of course, it could be an expanded flat and we take out low again. But I feel like it might be worth looking for as some kind of expectation to the upside still. Yeah, this kind of looks proportionate. 3 here, 3 here, and then again the idea would be that we would have a 3 here similar to this size. So everything here would be turned further out. See the time element here. Yeah, it's not 2-to-1 extension yet. Looks decent. Might be trading that at some point. But yeah, that's the indices at the moment. Let's go for Tesla. I talked about Tesla on CTC video, I think it was on Sunday, where the main bear counts would be that this would be a 3-wave here, another 3-wave, and if we can manage this to be a 5-wave of some sorts, we would have this as the start of something, then another pull up, and then continuation to the downside. Another way of thinking about this is that this is a 3, this is a 3, this is a 3 here, and I would be expecting us to take out this low here, because I want to be seeing this 5 here. And once that is finished, I would be thinking that maybe we have this as an ABC. And how does that fit into anything is the diagonal. If this is an ABC, 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 that would be the diagonal here. That would be the diagonal. Let me just add that. These here somewhere. Diagonal. And yeah, that would be very interesting. That would be super bearish. But so is the whole count. Otherwise on a macro, right? The macro extensions are here around 100. Well, let's see the log scale version. I think it was it $70? Yeah, $70 or $73 would be the 1-to-1 extension of this WXY. And the idea here would be that if we are getting this as a diagonal, let's bring that up, we would have another pull up and then another, most likely another diagonal, oh sorry, another ABC coming down. Because if it was going to be a flat, it would be most likely something like that, ending here, which would not take out the lows here of W, which would be kind of weird to me, at least. Because that would be the main target, around $100 or something, with this previous low. But yeah, the short is doing really decent still. But that's Tesla, still rocking to the downside at the moment. So is Meta. Meta having this as 3. I'm thinking, because I don't really know how to count this previous structure here overall. I was thinking this whole thing as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the lows previously. Let's get rid of that. Some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Because we had this massive gap. We filled that. We got into this previous resistance area. And now we are coming back down. And the thing here is that this high is higher than this. So if we, the only thing that we can have, if this is indeed part of this whole structure, is that this would be an expanded flat type of deal. Either it starts from here, where we have an ABC like so, ABC, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, okay? So it does not really mean or matter which one of these is going to be the pivot. On both scenarios, it's going to be expanded. I don't think this is part of it, although this is a 3-wave structure. The previous structure here that we had is following this this channel quite well. Sure, there are some highs and some lows here that are not really fitting into it, but I don't know how to count this at all. We have some gaps here that probably needs filling at some point, but I don't know. It's just so weird. I almost would like it to go up, but I don't really want to be having this as a fire wave either, although we do have loads of divergences here. For the bullish setup, we would be just looking for this to be a connecting wave structure or a wave 4 if that is a bullish one, and then we go up again. Regardless which count it is, I would be thinking that we would have something like this. So 2 more lows here, 2 more divergences, and then we would be looking for more upside, at least a retracement. So at this point here, somewhere around 268-ish, I would be very interested in going for long setups here. GME, nothing really. Netflix had this earnings that pumped the price very heavily. Into the bearish areas. Oh, I had it here. Right, never mind. It went through a bit this area that I was expecting it to have a pivot from. It came back to these highs here and then pumped up. Higher time frame idea is still this same, where we would have this as a ABC most likely. We did not invalidate the idea that this would be a 1-2. However, having this as a wave 2 is just kind of weird. Generally, we don't have expanded flats on wave 2s. That lowers the probability. If we were to climb higher, which is definitely possible, we would have this whole thing as a WXY. Yeah, the only thing here is that is weird, is that we did not even hit the 23.6 in time. So I feel like instead of continuing this previous larger structure here, I'd be expecting us to do something like this and then create this structure again afterwards. Somewhere into here, into these lows, maybe 316 or these 280s. Probably want to be known when this happens. If we take out or come back here, this would be some kind of area for long opportunities against the low here. Of course, these are the earnings plays, so those are kind of random sometimes. Check out ES, what it's beeping about. Okay, so it's coming down still. Yeah, this had the horrible structure. Yeah, I'll just let it play out a bit until I do anything. Coinbase coming down, okay. And I'm not going to be playing this. This probably looks kind of easy as a 3-wave here. Then another continuation to the downside into 48s, 50s somewhere. Probably targeting these lows actually here. Yeah, I would be guessing. Apple is starting to come back down into this, towards that C wave. I don't know how we would be labeling this. It's kind of weird. Is this a 1-2-1-2 setup? That would be very bearish. But yeah, so is the count. This would be the B wave here. Does not really look good. Amazon, I'm starting to think that this is not the right count. I feel like that this is the start of something here instead. But the only issue that I had previously with that is that this looks so much like a 3-wave. And nothing on extended. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe we have some kind of diagonal here. Oh, there is actually a potential for that. There's no overlap here though. Is that the same thing here? There is, okay. I don't think I saw that previously. There's a potential here. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, okay. How did I miss that previously? Oh yeah, it was just because, again, the same structure here at the start, because I was labeling this as an ABC, because this was clearly, oh well, I mean, yeah, to me it's clearly an ABC. Extension wise, it's very easily a 3. By extension wise, this structure here is more towards that bullish setup. But yeah, with this diagonal possibility, there is definitely a chance that this whole structure goes down like this. Let's see some areas where we might be interested in. Oh wow, look at that. Either we have 1, 2, 1, 2s, or a diagonal here. Maybe it's a diagonal, but it would still have a 1, 2, 1, 2 here. So a 1, 2, a 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that fits really well here into that 1-to-1 or towards that 1.236 here. But we don't know if this is going to be a ABC or 1, 2, 3 to the downside. I would not really. Let's see. 1-to-1. We have some structural support here. $1.236 has the value area low. This whole range though. I'll just leave that on here for now. Interesting. But yeah, it's super bearish now, as we took out the point of control to the downside now. But yeah, let's see. Did I set alerts? I did not. Let's do that. Arc. I was thinking this was a 5. This wave 4 is quite large. 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this now? Is this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like so? I don't know. That looks weird. Structure wise, it's super odd now. Skip. PayPal still in the same channel. Palantir. We had this. Was this last week? What day is it? No, it's 26th. Or was it this high? Was it this high that we shorted? Or was it these highs? I can't remember. I'm still on that short, whatever. Can't remember. But yeah, I'm expecting more to the downside. Again, targeting these lows. Mara had a... Oof. What on earth is this? Horrible? No, thank you. Microsoft. It never came to the area here. I had a long here, a market long. Oh, not a market, a limit long here. It missed by 0.2. Missed by 0.2, and the max we would have gotten is a 10 to risk 1 to 10 to risk reward ratio. Of course, I don't know. These are very bad always to play, in my opinion, these earnings games, because again now this, I feel like I have to be labeling that into a 5 or 5th, even though this looks horrible otherwise. This would be micro, and now okay, yeah, so it makes sense. B here, some kind of A, B, looking for C wave here. Let's update that here. So 291 would be the target. It still could be, oh man, that would be a nice catch here. It would be really hard to trade this though. I mean, there is a 3 wave here, but it's such a small retracement here. Yeah, not even a 0.5. I mean, I feel like you have to be trading this differently than crypto. On crypto, you want to be seeing these deep retracements as it is more volatile. Here, for example, you would be just looking to play something like this as maybe the 1.236 against the 2-to-1 extension. If it goes beyond the 2-to-1 extension on stocks, it generally is a potentially an impulse waves here. But if it pivots after 1.2, or basically in this box here, there is a good chance of a continuation of this structure here. And looking at the risk reward ratios here, this would be the trade, and you would be going for at least the 1-to-1 extension. This would be 4-to-1 risk reward ratio, so really decent one. And again, that would be your first TP. Maybe even TP1 here, just in case, very small amount. But main idea here would be that, again, you would be either playing the very high time frame game here, where you'd be targeting potentially these lows here at lowest, or earliest, I mean, or even these lows. And then again, the risk reward ratio, or risk reward ratio is massive. You'd be having so many opportunities to enter here. Kind of missed that, to be honest. And I assume that was that yesterday? So I was not home yesterday. Yep. What is? Oh yeah, 16:30. So it was basically at the open today, or close. Yeah, I was not around. I was away yesterday completely, but I did not even check this chart either. So it's my bad as well. I wouldn't been able to catch it, nor would I have been able to trade it on the open today either, because I was not home. Oh well, whatever. We'll get some other trades going. What is this? Kind of overlapping structures. This is one again as well. Man, I was wanting this peak to come up a bit higher. This was the earlier, a week or two ago, 2%. Yeah. Oh well. Let's delete that. Don't need that anymore. There's a chance that we are going to be creating some kind of diagonal here, because this kind of looks like 3 here. Maybe this is 3. This would be 2. We'll see how that first it comes out. US oil. If this is a start, this would be something like that. It's easy. But it could also be ABC like so. What have I drawn in here? This is not alive anymore. Provide discontinued service support. Nice. Nice. What about this guy? Oh, this is alive though. Yeah. No thanks. Silver. Having these alerts here. We'll see if it comes back down. Oh, this was probably the original idea here. As a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is a 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. We do have some divergences here from these highs. If this comes back in 3, maybe we could be looking for long. Oh, that looks even better on gold. That looks even better on gold. Man. That is so bullish looking. This is definitely something I would be tracking here. But we were tracking it up in here as well. I think we were seeing smaller divergences here on smaller time frames, and it never got back down. But yeah, if it does not come back here, that's at least a 38.2. I'm not interested. Let's see, actually, what do we have here? Would like it to come back down here. 786, that is at least. But again, it is more here. Let's see. What is the commodities doing? This looks. Yeah, the issue with these are the extensions, like 0.618. How would you go long here? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. I feel like I might need a very good risk to reward ratio here. So it needs to come down really low. Something like this here, into these order blocks. Then it would be worth my time and getting the risk to reward ratios here. But yeah, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. It did a nice pump. We had one of the setups here where this would be a 1, 2, 1, 2. And now we would have done a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this would be a third of something. And now we'd be looking for creating this as a wave 4, and then again up at least twice. So probably 2 more highs here overall. So focusing on these smaller time frames. Not sure how I would be counting this. There's a chance that this whole thing is some kind of triangle. On some altcoins we had a decent looking triangle already finished, but Bitcoin is kind of lagging behind it. But yeah, as you see, all of these seem like really decent looking 3 waves. At the moment we have a divergence here locally. It doesn't mean that we can't continue to the downside, but there is just a divergence here, just a note. And we were on overbought or oversold here already with that divergence now. A, B, C, D, E. That would be done here, if that was the case. If you want to go long now, you would be going against this low, if that is the triangle play. And yeah, you would probably target this high here. Decent risk to reward ratio here though. There's one opportunity here. But as the higher degree wave structure is 5 waves. You could also wait for a local structure here to be forming as some kind of a market structure change, basically taking out this high, this high. So if we create a potential 5 wave here, it would be looking for a lower degree retracement here and going long against this low. And if that happens, then you would be able to, let's see, actually this is lowest here. Hold up. There is actually already a potential 5 here. Don't tell me we have a nested structure where we have a diagonal here. I wouldn't want to miss this though. I wouldn't want to miss that. This looks like 3. Why is this? This is so weird. We had divergence here. We had divergence here. That is so weird as a structure. Yeah, what up? I don't know. That looks weird. It's just so small time frames that I don't really like it. Maybe I'll just wait for market structure change. Something around here. Just add, oops, not that one. Add an alert here. And then we can take a look again if that is during the stream. ETH had a very decent look in. Still probably has more legs to go though. Into this box here. Adding alert here. Some support previous to the lows. Not sure how I want to be labeling. Maybe there is a way I would be labeling it like this. As an ABC. And this is again where this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, this was similar to Bitcoin where we would have this start as a 3 wave, so that's why I'm not really in this. I'm on Bitcoin on one of these. I can't remember where. I think it was. Let me check. I can just check. 28 to 82. 28 to somewhere in here. Yeah. So this was entry. So we were looking for one more high at least here, but we got another impulse wave here. So yeah. And I'm still in Rune that I had a setup on cities as well. But yeah, I have the alert there. So next, ETH. Is this a wave 1 here? I don't know. I feel like we want to have some divergences here on 30-minute time frame. We already have this. If we take out these lows here, we already have that divergence here, which is a good thing. We want to be seeing this structure take out the previous lows here. So we get that nice 3 wave. And locally, smaller time frames, we want to be seeing that divergence here. ADA, kind of similar to ETH for this potential structure like so. This kind of looks like it would be doing something like that. I'll add another alert here below previous lows. As long as it doesn't create a running flat, which is less probable than the expanded flat, we should get that alert and look for long setups then. Phantom has already taken out its low, but as I would expect, ETH and ADA, for example, have more work to do. This might be coming a bit lower. Solana is doing kind of its own. He was pumping earlier. On higher time frame, I feel like we're creating massive divergences. Yeah, we are. 2 hour, 4 hour. Yeah, look at that. All the way from here. Now we are getting that. Still a bullish continuation here so far. Yeah, still on here as well. And here. That is funny. That is so bullish though. Like 15-minute time frame. I don't know how to label this. Maybe this is some kind of diagonal as well. This does not look like a 5 though. So I feel like this would be coming down again. Maybe the 1.236 is a alert worthwhile. Atom, similar. But it could be that this 3-wave is the first structure. And this would be the high. So this would be 3. Yeah, it wouldn't mean anything else. Or it wouldn't change the thing. This kind of looks decent actually. A bit better than the other ones. Maybe this is a 1-2, 1-2 here. This would be already 3rd, 4th, 5th, 4th, 5th. Kind of like that. Getting alerts here. This might be one of those that could be creating a running flat. But it's kind of hard to trade those because the extensions would be really low here. You might want to be looking for the alert to be hit and then create some kind of market structure change again and then go against the low here. Take a look at that rune setup that I had. So this was the rune setup that I had. This was the wave 1 at the moment. Oh, at the previous area, I was expecting this to be a wave A. Like I always do. More conservative. A, looking for B wave, and then looking for C wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking profits here and letting everything continue. And we did let it continue. And yeah, it built really massive structures here. I don't know, maybe this is a 3 here. Maybe this is some kind of 3, 3, and 5. Back into some order block here and look for one more high potentially. So yeah, the risk-reward ratios are just massive here now. Sometimes you get lucky like this one. But yeah, already at these highs here, it was a really good trade. Like 4 to 4 point something risk-reward ratio. So yeah. Not Binance scalps. Do we have something else here? Let me see the Discord a bit. URA. Is that uranium? Oh yeah, we had this setup here that we were talking about. Look at that. We had the alert at $27 and it missed by 0.4 cents and now it just dumps. Ooh, kinda annoying, but okay. You can't win them all. But yeah, now this looks very decent as some kind of 3-wave here. Of course, it has the chance of going up still. And maybe then it triggers our alert, but I'm still expecting this to be the start of something and we would be getting something like that. Let's see the higher time frame picture. What do we have? Can't remember this at all. 3, maybe this is the X wave here instead. Oh yeah. Oh crap. I wonder if that is actually the pivot. The pivot for this. If that is, then oh well. Oh crap! It just missed the 0.786 here though. I don't know. Oof. If that is the pivot, well, we'd be expecting way lower. Way lower. Roughly here. $14.7. Back into the higher degree golden pocket, most likely. Wow. But yeah, that's URA. Check out the Google as well. Had it. Yeah. Ooh. Was that some earnings? Typical earnings things going on. Positive, and the stock just dumps, right? Or was this after? No, it was after. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the expectation here was previously that we had expanded flats. This now, as a hindsight, would be a 1-2-1-2. Obviously, right? Obviously, it was a 1-2-1-2. Yeah, what up, chaotic? And yeah, here we would be looking for. Well, we shouldn't be coming lower than here. Yeah, we are right at around 32. So here, we'd probably create something like that. 2 divergences. What date is it? So yeah, this could be coming up into the easily next week, because I want to be seeing somewhat of a similar size as these. So 2 divergences here, 2 divergences here, and then we could be looking for more continuation to the upside, at least based on this high time frame count that we've been following. Could it be wrong? Sure, it could. But yeah, this was the bullish idea. This was something that we had on Nasdaq as well, the more bullish idea on higher time frame. So yeah, there is still chance that we would be getting upside. And I think I did Amazon earlier. Yeah, this was the ABC play to the downside. Yeah, that's pretty much all the ones I wanted to really go through. Let's check out Forex if there is anything here. Ooh. Never got below here. Yeah, not really interested in that. These are very super high time frame though. Oh, horrible wicks here. Euro USD. This could be part of the previous structure here. Oh, actually this looks like a fake breakout of this channel that we had drawn. And then, I mean, we could just backtest it and just shoot off. But this kind of does not really look impulsive here, right? If it was, it should have done this. But instead, it just, yeah. I feel like the continuation to the downside is more likely here. I probably need to be looking into more of these Forex before really analyzing them too much on stream, so I'm not really familiar with that. Because this just looks so good as some kind of diagonal, but is that really a play here? Here we had another potential diagonal, but just, I don't know. We never got that 3-wave down here. I mean, this just does look like it could be a finished 3 here. If this is a 5. That looks really good as a diagonal there. The maximum it could go is here. Almost 1.4. Because then it would not, but then the 3rd wave here would not be the largest anymore. Oh, yeah, it wouldn't. The 3rd wave would be the smallest at that point. Wave 1 here is obviously the largest. But at this point we are getting closer and closer to that area where we could be pivoting. Can I get that top here? There we go. We still probably have the divergence here. Yeah, from the 3rd. This is weird that we have this divergence. Huh. This is interesting. USD CAD. The only issue with this is if this is a start of something, where are we targeting, or what are we targeting? Because generally we don't have a good, we don't retrace too much of the diagonals, so yeah, it's kind of iffy. That kind of looks like a 5 here. So that would mean that it would be an ending or something, right? One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll just add alert a bit higher. If it comes there, then I can take a look again. XU 100. I've looked at it before. Oh, that had a massive run here. The whole summer. That's nice. Just a quick one. We had a 3-wave. Here on higher time frame, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. But it could be that this is part of it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see actually. 1, 2, 1, 2. That is weird that we have this divergence here. I don't like that. Okay, this is better. Maybe 1, 2. That is weird how much or how hard this is. This would be a 3 of summon, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It definitely has the potential of being done here at the October highs. But what is that about or part of? Yeah, I'm not going to be analyzing this. Look at that. Wow. Okay. At the all-time highs now. That is an impressive run. Impressive run. Holy crap, why is that number? Why is that number? Where's 2020? 2020 here. Is that the... What on earth is going on here? This is the most bubble shit I've seen. That is the COVID crash here. That. This 3 wave here. What? So we have that higher time frame divergence here. So I would be really careful, to be honest. Could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a chance that this is just a 3, 4, 5 here so far. But I would be careful. I would be careful. If this indeed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we would get one more high. But this is ridiculous how much this has pumped. What the hell is going on here? Turkish 100. What is that? I've never... I really did not. I'm going to be putting this guy back on here into my the indices list. I want to cover this as well. This looks interesting. Hopefully I could be trading this somewhere. That is some pump material right there. Good call, Kaelig. Yeah, William, no problem. Let me know if there's someone else. See the very small time frame here? I feel like this might be one of those that we probably just need to look at the high time frames most. And if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not really good divergence here though. On 1 hour, we do have some. I think there's a chance that we have one more high before we are getting this higher degree. Most likely into like summer next year. Or that we are getting it right now and this would be the start of it or something. And then this larger fifth. But yeah, that is pretty much all I can give you now on that one. Hopefully that got you some ideas at least. But being super bullish, I don't think I've seen that kind of bullishness, especially on US markets either. So yeah, that looks good. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover. Let's see if I got anything on Discord either. Anything else? Nope, nothing else. So yeah, that's going to do it for this this live stream again. Thanks for participating in the chat. And yeah, catch you on the next videos again and live streams. Yeah, bye-bye.